I love when you can see electricity in movies.
That is fun. That is always fun.
That's how you know science is going on.
Like Mike Pillsbury's fucking Nikola Tesla.
Look at that shit. I mean, like, this is impressive.
And they went on to make dessert treats.
Michael Pillsbury is one of my least favorite characters in
Anything.
all of fiction,
All media.
any media. Yes, he's one of my. I mean, every time he's on screen, I just want to hit him.
He's just
Yeah,
so
And I think he could use it. I think he deserves. I think
He's
deserves
just so
it.
insufferable.
I think his dad needed to be more of a dick. Like his dad was just a good dad. Like we
his
needed.
parents seem nice.
His dad
and
needed
normal.
to drink more.
Yeah, I think that's his problem. His dad wasn't.
His
an
dad was
alcoholic.
too good of a dad. And
Yeah,
that's why
yeah,
Mike,
yeah.
Weird.
Yep.
Mike Pillsbury sucked.
Yeah.
But the return of Gilbert.
Yeah, we had Gilbert again.
Yeah.
First
reoccurring.
recurring.
Mhm,
Yeah,
mhm.
actor
That was
of the
pretty
Disney
cool.
Channel originals.
That was pretty cool.
From when I looked, I think I looked it up, and I couldn't remember if it was Gilbert or the other guy from Under Wraps. I forgot the main kid's name.
John Stewart. I'm just kidding. I think that kid looks
John
a lot
Stewart.
like John Stewart.
Yeah, I think I looked up. I couldn't remember if it was between Gilbert or John Stewart, so I looked it up, and Gilbert's in a lot of Disney.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That dude was kicking around for like a while.
Yeah.
Like even a couple years ago, I feel like I saw him, as like a witness on like, some Law and Order
he's
thing,
just
some
so
show like that.
good at looking like, like if
No,
somebody witnessed
go
a
on.
crime, like
Uh-huh.
like adult Gilbert is like who you think saw it happen, and we'll tell you about it.
That's that's why they cast him, I
Yeah,
guess.
that's why he's
I see
in
what
so
you're
much
going
shit.
for.
He's like the little nerdy, like I'll tell on you, kid.
Yeah, but in this movie, he was just like he
was a
didn't
good
do
friend.
it. Yeah, I guess so.
He was there for Mike.
Sort of.
I mean, he
also
did
made
what
fun
Mike
of
told him to do.
He was Mike's bitch,
And that's
He's
it.
Mike's bitch.
Because you know what, though? I think that's the
He's
only
like-
type of person who could hang out with Mike. Is either like a child who is so many years younger than Mike
And
that
so
they don't
dumb.
realize. Exactly, that he doesn't realize
Yeah.
why no one Mike's own age is hanging out with him.
Yeah.
Or somebody like a Gilbert who
He's just a little.
is
bitch.
just Mike's just walking all over him.
Yeah, but also he was like, I don't know, like I don't think that he was like the being walked all over friend, because like Mike tried to like when they're in his room and whatever, and he's like making fun of Mike.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I think that they're both, I don't know. I don't think that Mike is like the alpha in the friend group necessarily.
Sure.
Because fucking Gilbert is like being mean back to him. Like they just are like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, there's definitely
is he
no
just there
alpha.
'cause
You're
Jay's
right about
there?
that.
Like,
That's a good question. Yeah, because I mean, they do seem like friends, though. Mike.
Yeah.
and
yeah,
there
oh
you go.
yeah.
Yeah.
Nick
They
is
just-
Gilbert's name in this.
It's Gilbert.
Mm.
It's just Gilbert.
yeah.
They're all in the same universe. These movies.
The Gilbert cinematic universe.
Yeah.
Geez, I'm trying to remember what the fuck even happened
This
in this.
movie was bad.
I loved it.
I hated it.
The
No offense. As if I'm offending you, I know I'm not.
No.
all of the
Actually do
production
take it
design
personal.
shit though was so sick. It was so much better than like Halloween Town. When we did that, all I was talking about was how everything, like the people in Halloween Town are just like wearing top hats, and that's
Yeah.
like what makes them Halloween Town. The puppets in this were incrable.
Yeah.
The set when they get to the
Ship.
what's
or
the
whatever.
what's the name of that?
Thode.
The Thode. When they get to the Thode, to his like zoo,
Yeah.
that looks great.
Yeah, that's
that
cool.
looks super cool.
The jungle and shit.
Yeah, exactly. And he's
Yeah.
got all the like fossils or whatever. Even the cells, like they looked pretty cool.
Sure, yeah, that stuff was all fine. It's like the shitty looking like portals that are like objects. Like the one thing came out of like a flip phone.
Yeah.
The dog came out of a dog house. Like that, because all of the other things were puppets. So that like very obviously like clip art looking shit, like in combination with the super realistic looking stuff, it was just like, I feel like that really like ruined all the good puppetry. Was like,
Damn.
oh, we have all this great puppetry and we're gonna fucking just, I don't know. Like I feel like they should have done something else for like getting those things in and out of there, because that like ruined the cool puppetry for me.
Fuck, I hear what you're saying.
But like the Thode Zoo is really cool.
Thode
That
Zoo
was super cool.
The Thode costume looked fucking
was
sick,
really
I
cool.
thought.
Yeah.
All the practical stuff in this movie,
Yes.
you know,
Looked
as
great.
gross maybe as it may be at times, is so fucking good.
Yeah.
It really carries the
Yeah.
whole thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Like that's the only reason
That part's
this movie is even
impressive.
worth like taking a look at.
Yeah.
Everything else
What
brutal.
else was I gonna say? I forgot what I was gonna say. God damn it.
That's watching these coming out of watching these movies, like it might
Feels like
honestly
reliving
be
your trauma.
it might honestly be kind of a detriment to us that we that we literally just jump into this room
Yeah.
right after watching them, because
Mhm.
I feel like my body and mind are in a fog after
Yeah.
watching those movies, like any of these movies. Brink, I felt a little more energized.
Yeah,
because
because
Because Brink was good. We
'Cause Brink
enjoyed.
was sick.
We enjoyed Brink.
Yeah.
Brink.
I was
still
definitely
rules.
like getting tired by the end of this movie,
Yeah.
more so than like the others.
Yeah.
And I was a
When-
little bit like, can this
When I saw there was still 40 minutes left, I was like,
at the 40-minute mark?
yeah. I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
So he had.
Oh, what I wanted to ask
Yeah.
is, why did nobody at that football game notice that that dog just jumped into a doghouse?
Yeah, or that he was talking.
Yeah, and like none of that made any sense, because like once the dog went through the portal and they like cut to Mike's parents in the stands and stuff, like it looks like everyone would have a
Just
very
staring at
clear
him,
view
yeah.
Yeah.
of the dog and stuff.
Yeah.
And Mike is sitting on that bench alone,
Talking to a dog.
talking to a dog. It's like,
Full
yeah,
conversation.
this is why you don't play Mike Pillsbury,
Right.
because
'Cause you're
everyone hates
fucking-
you.
Mhm.
And it's not just because you're weird, it's because you have a bad attitude and you're just kind of a shitty person.
He didn't even like end up with the girl. Like, she just kind of.
No, it seemed
I
like
think
they were
yeah.
still figuring out their
Because she said, "Oh, we make a
relationship.
great team." They made up
Oh,
a
yeah,
cheer
yeah,
for
they
him.
did
at the
say
end.
that. I
Yeah,
forgot about
there's
the
no
chair.
way,
They
like
go,
th-
Mike, go.
Yeah, if you
She
got
made
dog
that chair.
piled.
Yeah. Oh,
Doing absolutely
that's
nothing.
ridiculous. If I was Scott, I would be a little upset by that, to be honest with you.
Sure.
Because
Scott wasn't even that bad of
He's
a
out there working
bully.
hard.
no, he wasn't that bad. I mean, they were giving it to each other in the computer.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
you
Mike
know?
wasn't like helpless.
No.
You know what I
He was-
mean?
Mike was a
Like-
dick.
Yeah, Mike
Yeah.
is a dick. Mike
Yeah.
Pillsbury's a dick.
Yeah.
He's a real piece of shit dude.
Like, you don't feel bad for Mike at any point.
Not a
in this movie.
No.
chance. I
not
wish
really.
worse things happened to him.
Yeah, me too.
And I hope that he had a terrible life, like, moving forward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
Because as much as we like made fun of like the little romance in Xenon,
Mm,
at least that eventually felt like it like made sense.
sure.
Like
Yeah.
there's like something, I don't know, but this was just like, what is going on?
It kind of felt like
What
Caitlin
is
wasn't
going
even
on?
making her own decisions, because it's like nobody in their right mind would.
Mike was
do what
gaslighting
she
the
did.
shit out of her
Yeah.
all movie.
What
Yeah.
a lunatic.
Ugh, I don't know.
He's a bad guy.
Because
That's
it
a
was
problem.
like, yeah, she like approached him to help with her dance, which is fine.
Yeah.
Whatever. But then she implies like, oh, I've liked you all along.
Mm,
That doesn't make any sense.
right.
Like they like were freaked out the first time she ever sat next to them. And you're telling
Yeah.
like I don't know. Like that's so like I don't know.
Yeah, and now he like all of a sudden can't even give her the time of day,
Yeah.
basically.
Like, I'm too busy
Yeah,
building satellites.
being a piece of just a
Destroying
fucking
my
asshole.
family's backyard.
Yeah, destroying his family.
Right.
Everybody else in that family pretty well adjusted and like wants to help him,
Yeah.
but Mike Pillsbury, and that's the biggest problem. Is if this movie were to continue and we were to watch more of Mike Pillsbury life,
I wish there was a sequel.
we would never see him learning his lesson, which
I
is
hope
like
he doesn't.
he never no he's not the kind of guy who
It's
could
only
ever
a
learn
lesson
any
if
lesson.
you learn from it.
That's a good point.
I like what and just his family was conveniently out of town while all this happened. That's
They had
insane.
to go.
I think it would have been cooler if the parents were like
What the fuck,
There.
Mike?
and then he had to be like, "Mom, Dad, like I know you want me to play football, but this is what I'm actually good at." And then they see him like save the
No,
neighborhood.
This is what I'm good at?
It's not good at, but like
This is something that
If that happened, I would have blown my brains out on the stream.
I don't know. It's just like his parents were out of town, and it's like, is he an alien or not? Like, you can't just like
Right.
you can't imply. His mom's like, I have your birth certificate. I gave birth to you. Blah blah. Oh, but then the alien talks to him at the end. Like, which is it?
That is
Fucking which
weird.
is
And
it?
he knew how to do that shit.
Yeah, like
Just out of nowhere.
just pick.
well, I think
You know
the
what I mean?
alien there was something something going on.
alien
there.
was
Oh,
doing
it
it?
was
No, I think the
they, like,
alien
telepathically like
Yeah.
told him how to
What?
do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they
Holy
went like
shit.
this, and they were like.
Yeah, they were staring at each other, which in
Yeah.
movies means they're telepathically
I think it would have been better if
communicating.
you heard like little whisper. You know what I mean?
I
Like,
thought you just
Yeah.
wanted to
something.
fuck it.
No, I think that was his dad.
I think he was a person.
What
Mom's-
was a person?
That Mike was a person,
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
an
Then
alien.
yeah, but then it's just like, why do that whole
Yeah.
thing? Oh, because
don't
he
know.
has to be able to save them somehow, and we didn't think about that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
All of it.
This movie pissed me off.
Yeah.
What are we rating it?
I'm giving this like a 2. I really didn't
Out
like
of 10?
it. How have I been rating them? Yeah, I think out of 10.
Yeah, you haven't crossed below 5 yet, I don't think.
2.
I'd probably give this one like a 4.5.
Really?
I really hated
Yeah.
this.
I'm thinking like 6.5.
Jake,
You're crazy.
Sounds
What
6.
What is it about this one that you liked more than like Under Wraps, for example?
Dude, this, like, under wraps, clear cut. This is like, you never know what's going to happen. You had that little booger monster.
true,
guess
I
that's-
guess.
yeah,
That's true.
I guess that's-
keeps
I
you on
just
your
want to keep
toes.
seeing that crazy shit. I just wanted to get weirder and dumber the whole time. It did.
God.
That's true. I guess. I mean, yeah. I guess if that's what you want out of it, you nailed it. If because
I know you're trying to argue it, but you can't.
no. But because there's not much else to say about this movie, at least for me, because of how much I hate Mike Pillsbury. Let's say you were a Mike Pillsbury in this situation, but you're obviously a better person than he is.
Yeah,
But like, let's say you open up a can of worms yourself, and all these aliens start coming around, and you get the booger guy like offering to be your lawyer. You get the one, offering you to be like an actor, and the other one wanted you to be sell something. You have the pink girl who's like, let's just fucking like go around the galaxy. Like, which one would you, if you had to go with one of those aliens through their Stargate, which one would you go with?
Is Barnabas a choice?
Oh, I think Barnabas
I'm going
is a
through
choice.
the dog gate.
Wait, so
Because he's the only one that had his best intention, like his
Right.
actual, like,
It seemed like a
best
regular,
interest at heart.
like a
you know?
regular person.
Yeah, he's
like
like,
you could
you
talk
can just
to
come
Barnabas.
hang out here.
Yeah.
Like,
You couldn't have a conversation with any of the
No.
other ones. It's a good point.
yeah, I'm going Barnabas, but then
He's a-
second I'm going Truman Show guy.
Oh, really?
I think I would yeah, I think so too.
He said
Really?
you guys keep 70% too.
That's like a regular, like, TV agent.
30. Well, you wanted 30%.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
you
that's
get
what he's
70.
saying. You get 70. Agents
you
take
get-
a lot of your fucking money.
I think they take 10 though. Is still the standard. I think that's the whole deal. They want to be like, this
Yeah.
alien's a real shyster.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
You
but
might-
then, but then
I
you
mean,
could-
it could
you
be a fraud,
famous.
Yeah. I mean that.
He came out of a TV.
Yeah. So he obviously knows the medium. He
Yeah.
must. He must
Yeah.
be an expert.
He's in
Yeah,
the game.
that's his
Yeah,
portal.
yeah. I think I'd probably go with the pink lady one.
You just want to fuck the
I
head.
mean,
Well, because it'll get like, I mean, I don't. No,
maybe
no,
a little
not
more
for that.
freedom.
Well, like
You
you
get
get
to see
to
everything.
you get to go around. Like obviously that girl, like she's not interested in Mike Pillsbury. I don't know what she's interested in, but like you just go see someplace. I think basically you end up at like one of the like Guardians of the Galaxy, like nowhere, like outpost things or whatever,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
you can just go from there. And then from there you're just a Star-Lord
Yeah.
dude flying around.
I think her whole deal was that like Mike Pillsbury was like famous among all
Yeah.
the aliens now.
Oh,
and
she was his groupie.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
So you taking the groupie?
I'd probably take the groupie first, and
Whatever.
then see what happens.
What
You
about,
know,
where you got Barnabas on your list? Second?
second or third for
Yeah.
sure with the
Me too.
TV guy. Yeah, I guess so, but I can't be making my full decisions off of that, Emily. I've got to think about more.
So far for the movies, who's been the worst TV dad? I mean, it's got to be Xenon, right?
Oh yeah, Xenon's parents did suck, but
kid-
her
It was her mom though.
yeah, but her dad was enabling that.
Yeah, he was
and
a
it was
little
only
bitch.
going to cause more problems
But
within
he
the
at
family
least had, like,
dynamic,
a cool,
though.
like, secret handshake with her.
Yeah,
like,
but he
like the
didn't help
band
her
that
when she
liked.
needed
I
it.
know,
That's
but
true. That's true.
I don't know.
Yeah, you can be the fun dad all you want, man, but he failed her in the end.
Like, but then, like, what is the? Why is he still playing football in this fucking movie?
That's a good question.
He doesn't like
because
it.
he doesn't want to give up. I
What
guess.
is the message?
He asked him if he wanted to do it, and he said, "This is where I belong."
Right.
At the end, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, but what makes him think that's where he belongs? Just because that's what humans do, and he wants
Yeah.
to stay on Earth?
Yes, I think
Dude,
that's right.
like, go to the
actually.
library, join the chess
Well,
club.
he wanted to hang out
like,
with
Yeah.
Scott.
You got
Well, like
options,
Scott now.
dude. Like,
That's true.
And the Scott boys.
But in '99,
I guess
I don't know.
Yeah, you had,
the dad from Brink has a good redemption arc.
I love the dad from Brink.
Dad from Halloween Town is dead.
Yeah. presumably.
He's still better than Xenon's dad too.
That's true. I mean, it sounds like he was a pretty good dude.
Yeah, they liked him.
Yeah.
Enough for her to give up her witch powers and live in the human world, I guess.
That was Wizard's favorite place, I think. That was Wizard's favorite place, I think.
I think it's a very common for like magical. Magic always comes at a price, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
I mean, apparently,
Really?
it's got to be. It's got to. You got to keep it interesting somehow. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. Oh man.
Can't believe you didn't really like this.
Huh?
I was entertained the whole time.
I mean, I really liked getting to see like whenever a new
Like the Thode.
alien would come
It
up.
was sick when the Thode went full like Professor Lizard or whatever.
Yeah. When he went full Thode,
Yeah.
that was cool. It looked great. But that's really all there is to this movie.
Yeah.
It's Thodes.
It's Thodes, man. It always comes back to the Thodes. That's what it's all about.
Attack of the Thodes.
Attack of the Thodes. Can of worms. Attack of the Thodes.
Can of Worms 2. Attack of the Thodes.
You know that's what they call it too.
Yeah.
Like,
Attack
That would
of
be
the-
so sick, though.
Yeah, that's pretty good, actually. Do you think, I mean, let's say they wanted to, like, remake this today, or, like, make that sequel today.
They would
Do you think it would be better than this?
Yeah, they would change Mike Pillsbury. They would watch this one and be like, he sucked.
He's
Like,
so unlikable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The main character would probably be a girl.
That's true. That's true. Mrs. Pillsbury.
Yeah.
Michelle Pillsbury.
Buttersworth, even.
Yeah, get Mrs. Buttersworth. Let's just get synergy across the board.
Yep.
We're just trying to sell stuff to kids. Yeah. But aside from like all the cool production stuff, this seemed really like the most boring
Yeah.
movie of the
What?
ones we watched. Yeah.
I loved it.
Yeah, you keep saying that, and it still doesn't
It's
make
just
sense to me.
because, like, I don't know. It took, like, it started off like they're just normal kids in high school, like,
Right.
going for the dance.
Right.
And then it takes such a turn within 80 minutes.
That's true.
And that's why I think it's great.
Them like replaying the one scene. So in the beginning, it opens up with him like calling out to the aliens, and you think that's like just the beginning. And then like 40
Yeah.
minutes in, it replays. It's the whole scene.
Yeah.
Like
the
the
entire
flash
scene.
forward, and it just reeks of like the runtime wasn't long enough. And they were like, "What if we put this whole scene at the beginning also?" And
Right.
it's like that's fucking lame. I don't know. Like you can just show like parts of that if you want to like get whatever. But it also wasn't apparent that was like a flash forward until it started happening, which is fine. But don't show me the whole scene again because it's long. Like it goes on for like a few minutes.
Yeah.
And it's like we have to get it over an hour and 20 minutes, so we might as well let's just put this at the beginning too. And it's like, come on,
That's a good.
don't waste
That's a
my
good call.
time.
It is like
Don't waste my
Don't
time,
waste my
Mike
time.
Pillsbury.
I think
Like-
it is like an hour 24.
Hour 24.
Yeah,
So
so
it
it's
is
already,
within the scene
like, yeah.
playing twice.
Yeah, that's
That made
funny.
me
That's a
mad.
good call. Yeah, you could make I mean, probably not any money, but you could write these movies, Emily. That's like the number one thing from watching all of these is like you're always calling shit before it happens.
Some
and then
stuff,
all this
like
stuff.
not always. Like it's just because like
Been around the block, haven't you?
I've just
Yeah.
like watched so many movies and like or like children's movies. I guess
Sure.
that it's like sometimes you just kind of know, or especially like I feel like movies from that era were a little more like formulated. I feel like they're not as much now. Maybe that's just because this is the time I'm living in, whatever. But like,
And that rock and roll.
yeah.
That Thode life, baby. Why did he do that? Why did he put the shock up when he was like
Oh,
trying
yeah,
to intimidate the kids? Just Thodes being Thodes, man.
It means fuck you and Thode.
Probably.
But the Thode looked great. I can't say that enough about. That's really the only thing I have to say about this movie is like all the stuff looked great. Mike Pillsbury, what a piece of shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just never. You know what? The thing about this movie is I'd never really. I guess maybe a little when like they first take Jay, when the Thode first takes the little kid in the treehouse, you're like, oh no. But
You didn't care about any of the characters.
No.
yeah, especially because
They're
Mike
also
Pillsbury's
unlikable.
so unlikable.
Yeah.
They all are, to be honest.
I think that Caitlyn had potential to be
Yeah, she's
likable
okay.
She's
first.
okay.
Like,
You know, she did something wrong, being mean to Mike,
She
and
did
she tried
say
to
sorry.
apologize,
Yeah.
and he was weird, and so like she was the most normal. Like
Yeah.
She was
until
trying
the
to
end,
be the
though,
bigger
like
person.
coming, like the second
Yeah.
the portal closes, though, and she's like, "I guess we do make a good team." It's like, what the like
Girl,
that thing
what?
just. Didn't you see all those aliens a second ago?
Yeah.
We were just on another planet.
Yeah.
Make
all
a
of
great
those,
team. She didn't do anything.
all of those
It's
people
true.
were
None of them
so
did.
calm about seeing aliens.
Mhm.
Yeah,
It
that's
freaked
true.
me
They
out.
didn't really react at all.
Like if I saw an alien and I was like, what, 15? I'm pissing my pants.
Although I
that's-
think I'd be more freaked out seeing an alien as an adult than I would as a kid.
Yeah, I would have liked it
Because as
if
a
they
kid,
had.
I would be like, there's stuff out there, man. I don't know. I believe in magic. When I'm
Right.
like a little kid, something crazy happens, you'd be like, sure.
some good magic ones coming up.
But
on
this was like
list.
after you knew Santa Claus was real.
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
Yeah.
They'd be like, "Oh, Santa's
What?
not real, but aliens
Yeah, they're like
are."
15. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
they know shit.
Yeah, see if they had like, especially Scott, I feel because they
He
really
looked like
they just
17.
like bring him into it. They like give
They're like,
they
"Listen,
literally
there's
just
aliens in your bait. And he's like, okay.
yeah they tell him they tell
dare
him everything that we have watched for
Yeah.
the last hour and 20 minutes, and then he's like, "Got it, sounds good."
Right.
Uh,
I thought they were gonna like trick him into being bait, and then they
Sure.
were gonna be like, and he's gonna freak out, and they'd be like,
No,
gotcha.
Yeah, it seemed like they couldn't really decide how to do that because the reason he does go for it is because Mike does say like, "I dare you to do it," which like
Yeah.
made Scott seem so much dumber. And I guess like he was a jock, but he didn't seem dumb in
No,
this
he
movie,
wasn't a
and
dumb
he was
character.
a computer
No, yeah.
genius, rivaling Mike in his knowledge of computers.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
He just happened to be bigger than him.
yeah, and like
And
that
better
was
at
it.
football. Yeah.
Yeah, just a better person, better at talking to people.
Yeah.
Mike Pillsbury just has no.
No game.
He's got no game.
No Riz.
Which, he's a Rizless man.
Yeah, anti Rizzler.
And that's just all the more like, yeah, it made me very angry. Everyone around Mike just giving in to his. Obviously, they're not delusions because like they are
like Charles
aliens,
Manson.
but
Right, yeah.
he is like Charles Manson. He looks like him. Oh God, fucking Mike Pillsbury. If there's a character on, well, there's a movie called Horse Sense on this list, so that who knows what that's
Did you
gonna be
ever see
about. But
Genius or Punk or?
no, I never saw Genius
No.
or Punks.
I feel like Punks is gonna be up Emily's alley because she fucking loved Brink.
Well, Punks obviously stands for something.
Yeah, it's like an acronym.
Yeah.
It's probably
I'm gonna
about
look
a
it up.
band, don't you think? It's
Oh,
probably
that'd be
about like
cool.
Yeah, we haven't seen a band movie yet.
Not yet.
Yeah.
No.
No, they haven't really gotten to like the whole musical
Right.
aspect. Miracle in Lane 2. That's a bowling movie, I think, isn't it? Rip
Probably.
Girls.
Oh,
Oh,
wait.
no, Alley Cat Strikes. That's a
Oh,
bowling
that's
movie.
bowling.
If they did back-to-back bowling movies, that'd be good for them.
Punks. Young misfit teens steal a corrupt scientist's suit,
Dude, this
which imparts
seems
supernatural
insane.
strength to its wearers. Henry Winkler's in this one in
Nice.
Punks, and
Nice.
Randy Quaid, and Jessica. What the fuck?
Jessica
And
Alba's in
Jessica
it.
Alba.
Oh, my God.
What is happening?
Billionaire Jessica Alba?
What is the budget for this movie?
90,
This is so
2000?
weird.
What else? What was Jessica Alba doing in 2000, though? Had she really broken yet?
Am I looking at the right movie?
Dude, I'm looking at the
It's
same
gotta
movie.
be. It's gotta be.
Wait, does
What
it-
year?
2000.
Mm,
Oh, 99.
yeah,
No, Punks
I
is
think,
99.
yeah.
Wait,
It's
this
also
isn't the same one.
Are you sure? I think maybe
It doesn't
is.
say anywhere it's by Disney.
It's spelled with like the acronym though.
Yeah.
It's gotta be it. Can I see what you're looking at?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this was before Jessica Alba was any.
Oh wow, this movie looks fucking awesome.
I know.
It's got like
When do
a
we get to this?
50%.
It's
We
every-
got
We're
a lot
still
more to
in
go.
fucking 1999
soon.
apparently.
It's right here.
Yeah, but we
Yeah.
still have
12.
like 4 movies to watch before we get to
How many
that.
goddamn movies were they putting out in 1999?
I mean, they were probably just.
We should
I mean,
do a
they must have
double
just been
feature
cranking
soon.
them
My
out.
lord.
I was talking to Emily. We should do double features.
Oh Christ! I don't know if we could even take that physically.
We would need if we're.
We need like an IV after we watch
Yeah,
2 of these in
I
a
would
row.
need to make it like a mukbang at the
If
same
we got
time.
2 good ones in a row, like
Not a bad idea. I feel like
if
we
there
get
were
some
like
views
2
on that.
bangers, yeah, sure.
yeah, 2
Yeah,
bangers
sure.
in a row.
Horse Sense and Up and Away.
There we
Jake
go.
just so badly wants us to do the 13th year and Smart House double feature so that he doesn't have to miss one of them.
Yeah, you
for his
can't
birthday.
miss one of those.
I know I'm pissed.
We could watch Genius next week, but then why should we have to suffer because it's your birthday?
It's your present.
Ugh.
Right?
Your birthday's in 2 weeks, not next week, right?
Yeah, 13th.
2 weeks.
Well, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
We'll decide. Jesus Christ.
So I'll be here next week.
We could film one ahead of time, but pretend it's a live stream.
Sure.
Just post it on YouTube.
Can of worms. This one took a lot out of me. But you know what? This was, let's see. Well, because Halloween Town. So, how many of these have we actually watched? 1, 2, 3, 4,
was
5, 6. That was 6.
Oh, yeah, because
we didn't watch
yeah, the
Northern
first one.
Lights. So,
they did something bad.
of the 6 that we've watched, 3 of them have been Halloween movies,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which is where Disney was really making their money, dude.
Apparently.
And I'd say, like, 3 of them were good.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Really, Brink was. I mean, I like Under Wraps, obviously.
Like, Under Wraps was good.
Yeah.
I counted. No, I didn't count
It
that.
just felt very,
I did
like...
Can of Worms, Halloween Town, and Brink. Is my 3.
Which
You weren't
didn't
even here for Halloween
Yeah.
Town.
I've seen Halloween Town.
Yeah, but
Jake,
if
it's
you
different.
rewatch,
It's
Yeah,
different.
I've watched it Halloween this
It's
year.
different,
different.
not during Halloween.
yes, it's very
It's different.
Our
When it's 90
experience in
degrees outside,
watching it
you're
was
like,
like
"Ugh."
was very different from the
Fuck them kids.
yeah.
Just kidding.
Sophie, she is an autistic queen though, without a doubt.
Oh, yeah, that was really
100%.
funny.
She has to be.
No, Can of Worms is good. Halloween Town's good. Brink's good.
Can of Worms. This movie is not good,
This
dude.
movie's not good.
I love all the practical effects,
Mhm.
and I hope that you know what? I hope we get to see that moving forward though in like a better movie.
I won't get my
Right.
hopes
But
up.
I doubt it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they're probably transitioning out of that.
Right,
Like,
this
as
is-
this goes on.
This is right when that's happening. Can you imagine? God, if only. Yeah, because even like, I mean, looking way down the list, but Mom's Got a Date with a Vampire.
Ugh, banger.
Banger.
Absolutely.
So good.
See,
Yeah.
that one I know is going to be good no
Yeah.
matter what time of year we
Yeah.
watch it.
Is
Yeah,
My
but-
Date with the President's Daughter, is that a Disney Channel original?
That I always thought it was, but I haven't been able to find it on this list.
Damn.
So
My Date with the President's Daughter.
now that's the fucking
Mhm.
type of original song that we need.
Yeah.
And honestly, if
No,
Can
we
of
got
Worms
Zoom
had had a
Zoom.
song, it would have bumped it up a lot.
What was that song that was playing at the Halloween dance? That song was kind of cool.
Oh,
It was like a hip
let's
hop
all
song.
get together and
Yeah,
help
something
each
like
other
that.
out. Yeah,
Something
something
like
like
It's Will
something
Smith.
like that. Yeah, it sounded like
Yeah,
his
it
lyrics.
was.
I think Will Smith
sounded
stole
like
that guy's flow. Rip Girls, I've never heard of that.
The song "My Date with the President's Daughter" is by the band Presidents of the United States of America, who sing. They have like a very popular song.
Yeah, very nice.
Peaches. It's a good song.
Peaches
Do you know that
from
song?
the Super
I
Mario
get my
Brothers
peaches
movie.
from
No.
Georgia.
I get
That's
my
the one.
peaches from Georgia.
It's the Bieber song.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's who you're talking about. I didn't know he sang that. Day of President's Daughter.
Oh yeah. And Bieber's got a Zoom 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 remix as well. That's how he got his start. He was in the original.
My heart,
He
boom,
was
boom,
in.
boom.
He was in Microbe. He was in the original Microbe for lineup.
I hate that you remember
And then
the
he-
band name.
Oh, it had a fucking Protozoa.
I forgot. Which
Mr.
one she had
Zoa?
Crush on? Was that Prozoa?
Yeah, he's the only one that talks. It's supposed to be like a boy band.
But he's just like
yeah, but he's just like the Adam
only
Levine.
one who
Yeah, he's the only one that
It is
anybody
like
cares
Adam
about.
Levine to hang out with little girls.
Yeah, that's. Well, he didn't do that. He just wanted to name his daughter
Damn.
After the girl he was having an
after-
affair with.
which is so funny.
So insane.
That's a
You
crazy
guys ever
thing
read
I've
those
ever heard.
DMs he sent? They're so funny.
Yeah.
I think the
I
one
watched YouTube videos about it.
you really
Whatever.
got it.
I gotta put
She
something
dove
on in the
in.
background
Yeah,
when I'm
I
like
hear ya.
getting ready.
I got
Whatever.
The background getting ready noise is Adam Levine's horny DMs.
Oh, you're so fucking hot. Can I name my kid after
Ugh.
you? What a crazy thing to
So
say to a
gross.
person.
What was it?
Shout
was he
out to
from
him.
Boston?
Icky.
Adam Levine?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That was a Boston accent.
Oh no, that's just how. That's just
He's
how
like
I.
from Atlanta.
That's just how I figured. Like, if somebody,
it's usually
that's how
somebody
you.
from Boston. Man.
Yeah, that's usually my go-to voice for like
For
like
annoying guy.
yeah,
Douchebags
exactly.
is Boston.
Any
Yeah,
annoying
yeah.
guy.
Boston.
Oh, I'm Mike Pillsbury and I fucking suck. Oh, I'm Mike Pillsbury. My mouth's always fucking open. Oh, a fly just flew into my fucking teeth.
Caitlin!
Oh yeah, the Pillsbury neck. Yeah, you gotta watch
Oh
it.
yeah.
You
they're
gotta
all
wear a
walking
back
around
brace
like
because you got that Pillsbury neck,
fucking
boy.
punch. Yeah.
dog's got scoliosis. Patient 1 for scoliosis is Mike Pillsbury. All right, let's get the fuck out of here. If anybody else has anything to say about Can of Worms.
I don't.
I mean, check out some like clips, I would say, if you're interested in like practical effects, but
Sure.
you don't watch the whole thing.
No.
Absolutely
No.
not.
I recommend watching it. Mike opens up a real can of worms.
God damn it.